Hello, hello. Hi, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're joining me from. My name is Precious Chika. I am the CEO of the SMG agency and the lead trainer at the Social Media Guru Academy, and I'll be a trainer for tonight. So let me know if you can hear me, first of all, and if you can see me. If you can hear me and if you can see me, and if that is all okay, we are good to go. Secondly, please let me know where you're joining us from. The states if you're in Nigeria, and the country if you're outside of Nigeria. So thank you so much for joining. Okay, great. They can see me, they can hear me. Awesome. You can see me, you can hear me. I love it. All right, so we'll just get started quickly. If there is one thing that I'm always intentional about, is making sure that I do not waste people's time. Time is money. It is actual currency. So I'm not going to waste it. Today we're going to be learning on how I built a six-figure monthly business from home through social media management, even as a newbie. So I'm going to be telling you how I did it when I started 5 years ago, and everything that I did then is still very valid today. There are tweaks here and there that I will show you, I will teach you, but the foundation and the basis of everything I did is still very valid. So, how did I go from a youth corps member that had never earned 1 naira in her life? The first money I ever made was 19,800 that they paid us from camp. How did I go from being that person to running a seven-figure agency? So that is what I want to show you. Okay. So I've grown my business from where we were earning six figures in a month. So from different clients, and now even from one client, we can earn seven figures. That is all I'm about to show you today. So stay tuned. Let us get straight to the point. If you're here, it's because you want to know how I did it. But before I go on today, let me tell you a quick story, something that will help you see yourself and understand that you can do this too. Like I started by saying, the first time I made money was NYSC. So I had gone to camp and I saw a lot of people, they made their own money. Some of them had businesses that they took break from to come for camp, and they were going to go back and report to those businesses. Some of them were running their own business, some of them had jobs, and I was like, oh my God, I want this. Because the money I came to camp with was pocket money from my parents. I'm like, I'm at an age where I should be sending money home. I should be fending for myself. And so I decided after I leave camp, I'm going to learn how to make money for myself. So I was posted to Benue State University, and I was in College of Health. So some of the ideas that I got, some of the opportunities I got involved me going to different places physically. And I could not do that because I had to be reporting to the head of department at College of Health in BSU. So whatever I was doing, it could not be physical. It had to be something I could do from my desk that was just by that office. Secondly, some other options I got were to resell some stuff or mini importation. Mini importation was at an all high then, but you needed capital to start, and I did not have capital. So I knew that whatever I was going to do cannot be physical, cannot need part, um, cannot need capital. And so that was how I arrived at two things: animation and social media management. So I tried both of them side by side. Animation, I'll take like 3 to 5 hours to animate one video, and I'll be paid 10,000 naira for it. It was okay at some point, but then I mean it was just time consuming. And so I decided to focus on social media management. I started my work with an agency, and they were paying me 40K to manage 5 accounts. After a while, the job just became so much, and I was beginning to burn out. So I told myself this: you know what? There is money in social media management. At least I can see that people are paying the agency, and from that, they are paying me 40K for 5 accounts, right? So there is money here. All I have to do is get my own clients. So I became intentional about the type of clients that I wanted to work with, and now I have my ideal client. I have worked as an in-house social media manager. I've worked as a freelancer. I've worked as a contract social media manager with international companies, with NGOs, business owners in Nigeria, and all of these have given me a vast degree of knowledge and experience. Because of the results I started to get and the money that I was making, people around me started asking me to teach, you know, some of them will bring themselves in group and say, please, I should teach them. And so I started teaching for free. I enjoyed it. At some point, I had to put a bit of structure to it to make sure that all my time wasn't going into teaching. Now I run a 7-figure social media agency where we have worked with over 30 clients. And through my academy, I have trained over 2,500 persons. And I have a team of social media managers that work with me. So now that you have met me and you've heard my story, can I tell you a bit about how we run our business at the social media agency so that you will understand that social media management is a real business and it deserves structure and it can make you good money. So first of all, after a client reaches out to us, we go into what we call a discovery call just to find out what it is that this client needs exactly and how we can meet the needs of the client. And then they will choose a package from our website, or we'll design a custom package for them depending on their needs. After the package has been chosen, we'll send an invoice. This is what our invoice looks like. And then they will make payment. So this payment is for the standard package that we have on our packages. They'll make payment for that. And then we will send a terms of agreement. After we've signed it, we move forward to scheduling an onboarding call. So in this onboarding call, we talk about goals, strategy, target audience. We make sure to get all the details that we need from them. This alone is a masterclass. If you learn how to structure a business this way already, it's a masterclass. So after that is done, we get into work. So this whole thing that I just explained in 1 minute can actually take 5 to 7 working days to make happen. Then we create content and we start posting, start engaging, strategic commenting, implementing the strategy that we have created. And after that, we send reports to the clients, right? Now, everything that I'm going to teach you here is not just me. I have helped students, core members, 9 to 5ers, sit at home moms and dads earn 6 figures from social media management. And now I want to show you too. So this training is going to be straight to the point, no fluff. And at the end of this training, you will learn what you need to know about building a profitable 6-figure business from social media management. This class, it will be transformational for you. It will open your eyes to so many things you never took note of and to give you brilliant ideas. So I have a gift plan for those that will stay till the end of the training. So make sure you stay till the end so you'll be among those that will get access to my gift. Remove all distractions, please. Get a pen, get a paper so you can take notes down because this video will not be here for long. And if you're ready, I want 1, 2, 3, 5, 10 people to type in the comment section and say, I am ready, or just type ready. Come on, let's go. Ready, ready. Let me just know that you are still with me and I've not been talking to myself. I need to feel your energy and know that you are ready for this. Awesome. Awesome. Great, great, great. So let's go. Firstly, what is social media management? Social media management entails managing social media pages for brands and businesses. You're creating strategy, you're engaging their audience, researching and creating content for them, analyzing insights, and using the data from that insight to make informed decisions about their brand, generally managing the brand's message and the delivery of that message on social media. And the person who does this is known as a social media manager. So firstly, let us deal with some mindset block that will stop you who is watching me here from making money online as a social media manager. The first thing, some people say, oh, making 6 figures from social media management is the exception. What they're trying to say is that only a few people are able to do it. And first of all, let us even talk. How much is 6 figures? When we say 6 figures, we're talking 100K, 150 to even up to 900. It's 6 figures, right? So let me ask you, how is it possible that a social media manager that knows their onions, that can afford to get to work with 3 clients in a month and maybe is charging 100, 150, 250K? How is it possible that such a person is not able to make 6 figures? Even as a newbie, as an intern that is paid 50 to 70K because you are just interning with an organization, you will be making 6 figures when you have 2, 3 clients. This is for somebody just starting. So you who has been there for a while, you've gained experience, you've gained knowledge, or you who will do this for like 1 year, at the end of 1 year, you can start charging 6 figures per client. And when it comes together, you can even make up to 7 figures. People tell me, oh, Chika, you are lucky. This thing just worked for you. It is not luck. I have too many students that have gone from being newbies, not knowing anything about social media management, to earning $100 per month, earning 120K per client, earning $100 per client, sorry, 120K per client, 150K per client. Newbies. So please get rid of that mindset. Okay. Next, people say, oh, I cannot start another online skill. And when I ask them why, I find out that it's two things. One is what I'd like to call society induced shame. So you feel like people are going to say, you, how many things have you tried? You have tried this one, you have tried that one, you're always making noise online. Are they paying you? Are they taking care of your needs? Are they feeding you? If not, please don't allow what people will say. Because I've had this discussion with a lot of people. In fact, some people come to train, and then when I ask them, why are you not practicing what I have taught you? Did you not understand what I taught? They say, I do, but I've done this one. I don't want to make any post on social media so that my family members will not see it. And I'm like, no, 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 no. Do not let people dictate your decisions, because they are not even if they are feeding you, they don't have the right to do so. Okay. And then if it is you by yourself that is beating yourself up because you have tried affiliate marketing, you have tried one thing or the other and it did not work, and you are like, I cannot start another online skill, you need to know that as long as you are still living and breathing, you will have to continue trying. I just told you of how I tried animation first and it didn't work, so I dropped it and continued with social media management. Imagine that I said, oh, if you know how much noise I made with animation that helped me to get clients. So imagine I said, because, oh, everybody already knows that I said I'm doing animation, if I stop it and start this one, won't I look like a loser? Won't I look like I'm confused? Imagine I did that to myself. I will not be where I am today. So please do not do that. Number 3, people say only techie and creative people do well as social media managers. And I'm like, techie? I'm not techie. I'm not techie. You don't need to be techie to do social media management. You need to learn the skill and you can learn it. Anybody can learn it. And about creativity, I believe that we are all creative. So you just have to juice it out. Okay. Number 4, people say finding clients are difficult. And when people say this, I ask them, what have you done to find clients? And they say, oh, I spoke to someone at my church. I spoke to someone at the gym. I told this person, even if you are selling asun, ice cream, shawarma, chicken peri wings, even if you are selling those things that people love, if you tell one person, that one person may not buy. They may even be watching their weight then. They may have health challenges. They may not have the money, or they may have already eaten it. So even with things that a lot of people will love and buy, you cannot tell one person. There is a role of publicizing what you are doing and positioning yourself that will help you find clients. And this is some of the things that I teach my students. So finding clients are not difficult. You just don't know what to do yet. The next, people say there are too many social media managers. And anytime I hear this one, I just give a little dance. You know why? One thing we have to know is that when you think that a group of people that are doing something are plenty, it means there's gold there. Have you ever heard people say there are too many realtors, there are too many doctors, there are too many? No, because the gold is there. People don't go in cluster to what is not working. So the fact that it looks like there are many people doing this should tell you that it is working. And you have to stop having a scarcity mindset. I am in Nigeria. I have worked with clients from the US, from the UK, from the Philippines, Cote d'Ivoire, from Ghana, different countries, from Canada. I have worked with clients from these different parts of the world, all from Nigeria. You need to stop having a scarcity mentality. The sky is wide enough for everybody to fly. Decide you want to fly and get up there and take your own position. All right. So now that we have gotten this out of the way, I know you are fired up and you're like, how do I do this? Let me show you the simple formula which I use to start and build a monthly 6-figure social media management business. I call it the TPPSOC formula. Understanding and applying this formula is a sure way to setting up a 6-figure monthly business. Now, this formula is very simple, but it is in its simplicity that people think they can discard it, and that's why they never make it through, right? So the TPPSOC formula, the first thing is to train. This was the first thing I did. I had to source out different training on the skills needed and the knowledge I had to gather. This is the most important, yet somehow most neglected part of social media management, right? So after I left the agency, I knew that if I was going to get clients and keep them, I had to know what I was doing. And unlike now, then we didn't have one course teaching us everything we needed to know. So I will go here and learn content creation, go here and learn how to create a strategy, go here and learn how to design a content calendar, go here and learn this one, That was how I was training. There was no one training to cover everything, unlike what we have right now. But I made sure to do that. I made sure I was paying for different trainings to get the skills so that I can give my clients the results they want and I can keep them. But many people think that they can start social media management without training. So you just go, you take your phone, and then next thing you say, I'm a social media manager on your status. You get the first client, let's say by luck or because you know someone, immediately you get a first client, then you don't know what to do. I have a lot of students that came to me out of desperation. Ma, I just signed a client. I don't know what to do. Do you have a course I can take, a crash course right now? Instead of taking a crash course, if you know you are open to the possibility of doing that, why not train? So that when your moment comes, you will not be looking for crash course. You will not see them sending me message by 2 a.m. trying to gain clarity on one or two things for their clients. I don't used to do that type again. No. I don't have that time again. So train. Next, practice. While learning on the job is a possibility, you don't want to burn through paying clients. You don't want to use paying clients to do trial and error. So practice what you have learned. How do you practice? Look for people around you. They don't need to pay you, and they don't need to be the clients that will pay you. So I hear people say, "Oh, giving services for free is a bad strategy to get clients." I agree, because once you've given someone something for free, they feel like they should price you low or anything. That's not what I'm talking about. I say these people that are doing businesses around you, ask them to use their business to practice. They don't have to sign you. Some of them will sign you afterwards, some of them may not, and it's okay. Two things will happen: one, you will gain experience; two, you will gain data, you will gain results that you can show to your potential client. So practice. All right. Number three, positioning. This particular process helped me so much in attracting the type of clients that I wanted to work with. I knew I had gotten the skill, but I also had to place myself in a position to find and be found by my clients. So when I started out, I was also actively finding clients. Right now, I'm in a place where clients are finding me, right? But I was actively finding clients, and there are things you do to find clients, and there are things you do to make sure that clients are able to find you. I did not sit around waiting to be found by clients. No, I positioned myself online and even in person. Everybody around me knew what I was doing. I will not be shy about it. Something that will put food on my table. You must be joking. Okay, the next is structure. Social media management needs to be treated as a business that is, and no business does well without structure. See, I have to tell you this many times. In fact, even last week, I recently signed a new client from Texas, and during the discovery call, one thing she said was, "You really sound like you know what you are doing." And I get that all the time because I have a structure. And by the time I lay out this structure and we follow it, even you will have 100% confidence in my ability to deliver. You have to have a workflow. A client cannot chat you up today, and by tomorrow morning, you're already posting for them. What happened to everything you're supposed to do in between? So, when did you have time to do research, to draw up a strategy, to create content? What happened to all of those time? In fact, I use 5 to 7 working days, and it's even small, but it's because I know that most of the kind of clients that we deal with, they come to you at the point where they have become desperate. Because usually I would have said I need 2 weeks to do all of this. But we said, okay, you know what? Let us try to make it happen in 7 working days. So you have to have a workflow. Next is offer. Everybody wants what will benefit them. I showed you a series of offers that we have. How can one agency have an offer that is over ₦500,000 and another one that is 150,000? We want to make sure that if you're not able to take this offer, you will be able to take this offer. Just come to us. We have the solution for you. So, and I always have goals attached to my offers. How many basic packages do I want to have in this month? How many premium packages? How many executive business packages? How many? So, like that. All right. You always have to have an offer. Let people know what you can do for them at different price range that can suit different budgets. All right. Now the last thing is closing. People don't know that social media managers need negotiation and closing skills. And when I started, I let a lot of clients slip through my fingers because when I tell them my price and they're like, "Oh no, I don't have the amount," I didn't know what to do then. I didn't know how to close them. So I would just say, "Okay, sorry," because then I had learned charge your what, charge your what. So I there was no balance in that teaching. I didn't know what to do. So a client to come and I'll let it slip off my fingers. But now I know how to negotiate, how to bring about a deal that both of us will be happy with. And if you're still here, great news is that there is something for you at the end of this class. So stay put. Now, let me show you the conventional and the difficult ways which a lot of people follow to become social media managers and earn six figures monthly. As I'm going through these ways, some of you will see it and you'll be like, this is what I've been doing. No, now you know it is wrong. So I will list them first and then I will tell you why they do not work. All right. Number one, people just announce to the world that they are social media managers without any training or experience because they think it's just by pressing phone and making posts. Okay. Number two, they search through Google and YouTube to learn some skills that they find out that they need. So in this training, I'll tell you some of the skills that you need. I will tell you for free that if you get these 10 skills, you'll be a good social media manager. And what some people will do is they go on Google and YouTube to try and learn this skill. And they spend a lot of time gathering information, leaving them overwhelmed. But let's continue. The third is that some people do not have any system to nail their discovery calls. In fact, the worst part of it is that some people do not even do any form of discovery calls at all. Next, some people charge very cheaply. I see people charging 20, 30K, and you've been a social media manager for 3 years because they think that, if I'm cheap, people will rush to me. And when people rush to me, I can get more clients and I'll make more money. We will see why that doesn't work. Number five, some people take on every type of clients. It's not everybody that reaches out to me saying I need a social media manager that I take. For some of them, I'd have to match them with other of my students. For some of them, I have to refer them out. Some I will just even say no. Like from the discovery call, I know that none of my students even deserve you. So no, go and look for another social media manager somewhere. Number six, people struggle with producing results. So you see people this month they have a client, next month the client is not subscribing again. Why? You did not produce results for the client, and the client is not ready to be wasting money. So you're unable to keep clients long term. So what's one thing that all this method I have listed, what's one thing they have in common? They burn you out and leave you feeling overwhelmed and unfulfilled. Now, you may have tried one or two of these normal methods, or you may be planning to, but you now know that they will not give you what you want. And let me show you why. Number one, the people who will pay you. Social media management is not about pressing phone. They need you to have a complete skill set, strategy, analytics. In fact, now when people reach out to me and maybe they cannot afford any of my packages and they need on that social media manager from my network of students, they'll say, is this person also able to edit videos? Does this person know how to do Canva design? They need you to have a complete skill set. They're not paying you to just post for them. When I started 5 years ago, that was a possibility. So someone will send you pictures of wristwatches, and your job was to add captions and post it like 5 times a day. But it doesn't happen that way now. You need to have the complete skill set. Okay. Number two, learning and gathering knowledge for YouTube and Google may work, but it takes a lot of time and leaves you confused because there are many theories out there. And you need to know that YouTubers go on YouTube to make money. So they do not have time to pay attention to you individually or answer your questions. And many of them are giving you from their experience. However, you do not know the kind of clients they are working with and why they are doing the things that they do. So you need something that will work for you and your clients because there are a lot of theories out there. And if you decide to use YouTube, you have to compare, contrast, and find what the major factor between all these people are. And then you can give it a try and confirm for yourself that it works. That's just a lot of time and energy that I don't think anybody should have unless you truly, 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 truly need to just do that. Okay. Number three, discovery calls are your first point of communication. I already told you of how I'm able to woo people and just sweep them off their feet from discovery call, make them gain confidence in me. So it is responsible up to 70% for whether you get a client or not. And charging cheap does not bring you more clients. The type of clients you want are not looking for social media managers that charge cheap, but those that bring results. And let me tell you something for free. As somebody that has charged cheaply before, those clients that you charge cheaply, yeah, they will stress you the most. And clients that pay more money, somehow, I don't know, they are chill. They will allow you do your thing. And when you get results for them, they will tell you thank you respectfully. So you need to know that charging cheap does not have any advantage at all. Take that out. Number five, if you take on every client, you are bound to find the one that will frustrate you or even try to abuse you. I've seen this happen too many times. In fact, years ago, this lady reached out to me. Now she's doing well as a social media manager, but she had just started, no training, nothing. But she got someone that said, "Oh, I want you to be managing my social media account for me." And then that day, she sent me a list of messages that this lady sent to her. There is no situation under heaven and earth that warrants the way this woman was talking to her, and she was so heartbroken. See what she said. Please, have you gone through the page that was, because after she sent me the message, she sent me the page so that I will see what she's doing wrong, that this woman is talking to her like this. So she's making me feel like I'm worth nothing. And so I told her, see, why it is true that you're not like producing results on the page, she has no right to talk to you. So come, let me train you on what to do. And then you can dump this client. And the first time she got a client of her own that was paying her more than this client, see how happy she was. She even sent me recharge card money. All right, if you wing social media management, you will never be able to produce results that keep your clients. I've had long term clients, it's something I'm proud of. I've had clients I've worked with for over 3 years, for over 2 years. And one thing I can tell you is as long as you're producing results, they are not looking to keep hiring and firing social. They just want to make sure you're producing results for them. And as long as you're doing that, you hold the cards in your hand. So now let me show you the skills that you need to become a monthly six-figure social media management, how you can become. So if you have these 10 things in place, you are sure that you are ready to become a social media manager. Number one, you need to be able to draw up a content and a social media strategy. Like I said, gone are those days that you start out on social media without strategy. You need to do this. Number two, you need to create working content calendars. So after you have created the strategy, how do you implement this strategy step by step on social media? That is what a content calendar will do for you. You need to be able to analyze and present social media reports. Now, if you're starting and you're working with small business owners, they may not require reports from you back to back. But when you decide you want to work with the guys that can pay big bucks, they will need you to send them reports every month. You need to learn how to analyze reports, how to report it, and how to use the insights from that report that you analyze to make sure that you are giving them results. All right. You need to learn how to create basic templates and designs on Canva. Now, when you grow, right now we have someone that does designs for us, right? So, but when I started, I was doing the designs by myself. And when you start with small business owners, they don't have the money to be hiring this, hiring. No, I've worked with clients that had social media managers, while me, I was even social media strategist. I've had clients that had social media strategists. Me, I was manager. They had brand, graphic designer. Those ones, they have a lot of budget, so they can hire many people to do the work. But when you are starting out, you may not meet those kinds of clients yet because your skill and your experience level hasn't gotten to what they are looking for. But you can start, so you may need to do all the work, the designing and the editing by yourself. That is why it is important for you to learn. You need to know how to create various types of content and also how to edit videos. You need to learn community engagement and strategic commenting. You need to learn how to use different social media tools, how to run sponsored ads. This is very important. Now, not all clients will need you to run ads for them, but some clients will always ask for someone that can also run ads. And the reason is because, like I said, is financial maths for them. All right. So when I started, I know I had to learn ads from three different people. I paid, as at how many years ago? I paid 150K to Oyekule Damola for his FAA course to learn how to run ads. I learned with Debbie Ignite. I learned with Fee Steven, making sure that I know how to run ads for myself and for my clients. You have to learn how to negotiate and close clients. Clients cannot be slipping off your fingers like that. And lastly, you need to learn procedure, structure, how to onboard a client like a professional. Get these 10 things in check and you are good to go. Now, someone is here wondering, why should I start social media management as a means to earn six figures online? I think you already know the answers, but let me tell you. Number one, you can start as a freelance social media manager, in-house or employed social media manager, and you don't need any capital at all to start. Number two, you don't need to have sales skills to make money or to do your job. These skills listed out can be learned by anyone with a smartphone and a willing heart. The skill gives you access to many more extra services you can provide. So I've had people that pay me for consulting sessions, or people that say just create a strategy for me, or those that say create content calendar for us and let's just copy and paste. We don't want to give anybody access to our social media account, or we don't have money to hire a full-blown social media manager. I just need help with the content. These are things that people will pay you for. It's short term and you get your money. Social media managers that need clarity, pay me 50,000 for 1 hour consultation sessions with them. Social media business owners that need social media clarity, pay me 75,000 per hour for clarity and consulting sessions. These are side income opportunities just from my being a social media manager. Now, the next thing is that social media management is an in-demand skill. Not just It's not a Nigerian thing, it is across the world. Everybody that is on social media needs a social media manager for their business. So you're already posting and you're commenting for free. You have smartphone. Every 2 days, you will do 2.5 gig for 600. By the time you join everything together, you know how much you've spent in a month just on data. No, now I know about the 2.5 gig. You people are laughing. My brother is always subscribing it, and he's in junior secondary school. So for now, I'm allowing him. But once he enters senior secondary school, he will know that there's a way to make money, and he will be making it. Okay, so you need to know that you're already spending money on data. Why not make sure that that money is bringing more money for you? All right, that is why you should start social media management. And using what I'm about to show you, I began to earn at least half a million naira monthly when I started. About This was like a year after I had started my own social media management business. I was beginning to earn half a million naira on my own. I didn't have to work with too many clients, 8 clients, 9 clients. I would die now. I would die of stress. I would be burnt out, right? So I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to apply for jobs and sit down long hours working from home. And I was able to do this. You too, you can earn an additional six figures monthly without leaving your job, selling products to anyone, changing location, leaving your house, or learning any difficult tech skills. Do not make the mistake of launching out, because now you've heard it. I know that some of you have decided in your heart that you're going to become social media managers. Some of you that are social media managers have more energy to push through, but do not launch out without proper training just because you have been able to manage your personal Facebook and Instagram page. When it comes to business, it's a whole ball game, and clients are not ready to smile with you if you're not productive. Okay, do not make the mistake of having more clients than you can handle that will pay you peanuts, because you'll be tired, you'll be frustrated, you'll be non-productive, and you'll not even decide that social media management is not for you. Then you will quit it again. So do not make that mistake. Do not make the mistake of winging it. There is a professional way to do social media management, and clients love it. People think that by calling clients, oh, mama, papa, they will keep you. No, be professional, give them results, and they will keep you. So instead, I want you to decide to learn the skill and the business. You learn the skill so that you know what to do, and you learn the business so that you know how to make money from what you are doing. Learn the skill and business of social media management and begin earning six figures monthly. Now, I want you to imagine that you are able to earn 200 to 400k monthly just managing 4 to 5 accounts at your own pace from anywhere at all. And all you need is your smartphone and a set of skills that are non-techie. Imagine that you can even earn in dollars working for international clients because you know your stuff. What will an extra 300k do for you? Imagine getting clients that respect you and the work that you do. And now that you have decided to go on with social media management, what if you don't have to scout through different resources like I did, burning time, wasting money, trying to learn the different skills you need as a social media manager? What will a simplified yet powerful knowledge of the social media management skill and business do for you as an aspiring social media manager? Everything that I did, everything that I learned that gave me the skill set that I needed to charge my social media management services in six figures are contained in what I call the social media management incubator. Now, someone here is saying, what is the social media management incubator? Well, it is a 3 weeks intensive social media management training for aspiring and rookie social media managers who want to learn the skill professionally so they can sign high ticket clients. The training employs the use of pre recorded courses and live sessions weekly. So let me explain. Monday to Friday, you get lessons for the day that you can take at any 90 minutes of your choice. So if you have 90 minutes in the morning, you take your lessons then. If you have it in the afternoon, you take your lessons then. If you have it at night, you take your lessons there. So it's very flexible. So that even if you have a work right now or you're schooling, you are also able to handle the social media management incubator. And then every weekend we have live sessions. So these live sessions includes learning some things practically and question and answer sessions just so that we can meet and talk about what we have done during the week. All right. Now, there are a lot of reviews from the social media management incubator. We have had multiple cohorts. So there are a lot of reviews. And I do not want to waste our time by going through all of them, but I'll just read some highlights of some of the reviews. Okay. So this was from Sophie. She said, I don't even know how to thank you. 100K per month for a year contract. That is more than my salary. And I go to work every day. One more client and I will just resign from my job. This was Sophie after she finished from the social media management incubator. This is Daniel. Daniel now runs an agency of his own. I'll just come down to where he said, I learned a strategy on how to get more clients, and in a few months, I generated over $1,000 from social media management without being on any freelance site. Okay, now let's go to what you can expect. There are more reviews, and they will come after. Let's go to what you can expect at the social media management incubator. One, you will learn the business of social media management. You will learn social media auditing, strategy, how to create content, how to create a content calendar. You will learn how to report your social media duties, how to report it at the end of the month. You will learn professional client management from onboarding, discovery call, everything in between. You will learn it. You will learn Facebook and Instagram ads. You will learn Canva design. You will learn video editing. And there's a masterclass on Upwork that will teach you how to get foreign clients from Upwork. So it's like everything that you can ever need, from the skill to the business to how to get the client, you will get it in the social media management incubator. That is why I said it is intensive and it is comprehensive. Okay, this is a rundown of what we do week by week, topic by topic. All right. So you can go to, I will put the link here if you want to read all of them one by one. For the sake of time, I cannot start reading about everything that we will do here, but I'll put a link for those that want to read it in depth. Okay. Now, more and more reviews, more and more reviews. This Christabel also signed a client after SMMI, so she sent me their contract and payment. They just paid. I'll be going there twice weekly to shoot the content. Their office is not even far. Okay, from where I am. Thank you so much, Ma, and so many things. All right. People also give testimonials about the way that I teach. It can be drawn that the teaching methods used in this course is truly from a point of view of someone who is taking you through her journey as a social media manager. I am not teaching you something I learned online. It is my years of experience. It is my results I'm teaching you from. All right. A lot of reviews. The day this post came up, there were They say gigs everywhere, paid internship, making professional social media managers at the SMMI. So someone say gigs everywhere. Congratulations, guys, because on this particular day, in a particular, I think this was cohort 3, um, a lot of people were just sharing their news about how they've gotten clients. Some of them got paid internship opportunities. And someone said, I'm not left out too. I got a remote paid internship placement. And she sent us her contracts even after now. These are things that are happening at the social media management incubator for people. This student, Didi, landed a 150K social media management client even before the end of the program. I think we were in the 3rd week, and she was like, the weirdest thing just happened this morning. I landed a client by giving him a social media tip for his business, and he asked me to handle his page. I jokingly told him I'll pay 150K monthly. He accepted. As I'm talking to you currently, I'm working on the proposal and contract template, so I will give to him tomorrow morning. I am still in shock. Now, this student got her first Upwork role. She said she has been on Upwork for a while, but after this Upwork masterclass by one of the top um Upwork, what do they call them now? What do you call them? Freelancer Plus, right? I think we have it somewhere here. Blessing is a top rated plus Upwork freelancer. After her masterclass with the students of the SMMI, this lady says that she got a job on Upwork. Finally, she's earning in dollars. So Grace told me that she is now earning 3 times what I was earning in my 8 to 5. The boldness you have given me. This is one thing we are intentional about at the social media incubator, because we know that to make money you have to have confidence in yourself, and you have to have confidence in the skill. So when we teach you the skill to be confident, we'll also show you to be confident in yourself. She said, the boldness you have given me, I'm glad I made this investment. I knew nothing about the social media management before SMMI, but now I know what to do. Looking at this toolkit, it is full of, okay, I didn't get all of that. All right, so but there's a toolkit that you will get, and you will see that towards as we go. All right. 2 month social media management deal bag, testimonies everywhere, video editing skill lesson from the SMMI already paying off. We have a lot of reviews. I'm going to have to stop here. Even those that go on Facebook to talk about it on their own, those that come under our comment section to talk, it is one thing for people to just give you reviews even without you asking. It shows that there's something that you are doing right. All right. Now, what can you expect with the social media management incubator? Guest trainers who are professionals in their fields, they have created these lessons for you. If Steven is teaching on meta art, my friend from Ghana is teaching on Canva design and video editing. The video editing course creator has also designed lessons that will help you to learn CapCut even if you do not know anything. Once we are done, everybody will undergo a portfolio project to make sure that you finish with a job ready portfolio, even if you are just starting out as a social media manager. Another thing is that the social media manager's toolkit that goes for 15,000 naira will be given for free to all the participants of the social media management incubator. All the resources that you need to run a smooth social media management business and make life easy for you, you can expect it. Contract templates or onboarding template, audit template, everything, strategy template, it is all there. You will get assignments and a quiz that you can finish. And once you are done and you do well with it, you will also be certified. You will have a 2 month support group after the training. So after the training, we don't just dump you. You'll be in a group where you can ask questions and get answers, ask for direction, ask for help, and you will be attended soon. And then after you're done with that special 2 month coaching group, you will now join the main community of social media managers. That one, there are a lot of social media managers that I have trained, and they just come together to help each other out, right? You can ask a question and more than 5 people are ready to help you immediately. So that's all you can expect. So much you can expect at the social media management incubator. So permit me to skip through. You really know how to make life so easy. Permit me to skip through all the different. This is from Lisa that got a client in the UK. There are a lot of reviews, but please permit me to skip them for the sake of time. Now, who is the social media management incubator for? It is for you if you're already someone who knows some things about social media management, but you don't know how to start and how to make money from it. Let me show you what to do. Or you're a social media manager, you're looking to step up your game so you can make more money, get more clients, then the social media management incubator is perfect for you. You're someone that is looking for an online skill. So you've heard that people are making money online and you also want to do it, but you don't want anything that will be techy. The social media management is for you. Even if you run a 9 to 5 and you're looking for extra source of income, the good thing about social media management is it is something that you can do 100% efficiently and still keep your 9 to 5 jobs. So we have had doctors join the social media management incubator, we've had barristers, we've had realtors, we've had people that have active 9 to 5 jobs and they join the social media management incubator and they start managing social media accounts and they are doing very well with it. All right. So whether you're a sit-at-home mom, sit-at-home dad, a student, a core member, and you just think to yourself, if I'm making an extra 200K a month, that would be really good, then you should join the social media management incubator. My siblings that are students and core members, they are not left out. I made sure that before they find what it is that they want to do, to help their self financially in where they are, they have learned social media management and they have clients. And I want that to happen for you too. Don't only be depending on different people for money, either on your spouse, your parents, your friends. No, you can do it for yourself. And the social media management incubator is for you. 2000, okay, this was a mistake. 2,500 students have trained via my different trainings, and they have wonderful things to say. Go to my page, Social Media Guru, just scroll through, you will see a lot of reviews. And social media management incubator is the highlight of all my trainings. It is all inclusive, and now you get the chance to join us. So imagine that you register for this training and you have all that you need to become a six-figure social media manager. You're able to fire clients that are stressing you and paying you peanuts, or you can earn an extra 70 to 150K per client and retain those clients for a long time because you now know what you're doing. You can afford more than your 9 to 5 salary, and you can now contribute financially to your home because you found a way to print money online. Let me ask you a question. If you signed up for the social media management incubator and the only thing I was able to help you do is teach you how to earn income online without having to leave your job, without having to learn difficult or technical skills, or you have to train for 3 months, 5 months before you start making money, if that is all I'm able to help you do, would it be worth it? Would it be worth it if you can make money from the comfort of your home, just like I'm doing, without having to leave your job? Would it be worth it? If it is, then I want you to get access to pre-recorded lessons and replays of the live session, hands-on training. You get the social media toolkit. You get certified at the end. Everybody will get a certificate at the end of the 3 weeks training. You will finish with a job-ready portfolio thanks to the portfolio project. You will get access to an Upwork masterclass that is no bullshit. She will teach you everything that you need to know about Upwork. 2 months follow-up coaching session and access to my very engaging and supportive group of social media managers for as long as you like. And then also there is an opportunity for the top performing students to join us as an intern at the SMG agency. Now, the total value of this is over 150,000. But seeing the people that the course is for, I know that they are not able to afford that. And that is why I have pegged the registration fee at 35,000 naira only. So for 35,000 naira only, trust me, this is a huge discount. In fact, the first cohort of the social media management incubator was supposed to be 50,000. But at some point, I was like, you know what? Let's just give it at 35,000 naira. Let it be a discount fee. So this is a really good deal where you learn social media management, video editing, Canva design, sponsored ads, how to get clients on Upwork. You get coaching after that. No, now, if you were paying for all of these things separately, how much would you pay? So this is good maths. Okay. Now, also as an extra gift and for early birds, I'll be giving the 5 first persons to register for this course tonight a personal early bird gift. one-on-one consulting session with your first client. A lot of social media managers, after they've gotten their first client, they have a lot of questions to ask, especially because they want to make sure that it is tailored to that particular client. So you get a client in the food industry, you want strategy tailored to that particular client. I will hold your hand through your first clients to make sure that you deliver the best result for them. But this is only for the first 5 persons. I can't do this for everybody, because if not, I will not have a life of my own. So this is what I charge 50,000 naira for, to do for social media managers for 1 hour. I will take you on a consulting session. I will hold your hand, show you this is what you will do. This is how you do it. So for the first 5 persons, this is what you can get when you register. So try to be among the first 5 persons, and you can get that. Okay. All right. We have a lot of reviews. My God, we have a lot of reviews, but let's just keep it. Someone said, "You are my coach and teacher. I prayed sincerely to get a coach like you. You're one of my answered prayers, Coach Chika, and I'm very happy I am here." See, may God bless you for all your effort. I'm truly grateful. I have gotten countless courses on different subject matters, but I can tell you, I can't count up to 3 coaches that will go the extra mile to ensure their students are established. This is what you'll be getting when you join the social media management incubator. So I want you to register and get everything that we have listed out here for 35,000 naira only. Now, if you want to read more about the social media management incubator, you can go to socialmediaguru.ng/SMMI. Very simple. Socialmediaguru.ng/SMMI. Use it to read more reviews, read about everything. In case there's something that you're not clear on, you can also send me a message and get clarity on it. And if you want to pay using Paystack, or for those of you that are not from Nigeria, using foreign payment passes like Seller, then please click on the link socialmediaguru.ng/SMMI and you can register. However, if you want to make a manual payment immediately so that you can join us, you can make payment to this account number. So please take screenshots of this account number and you can make payment to it. Send proof of payment to this WhatsApp number on WhatsApp. It is currently the admin number on the group where you are on WhatsApp. Send proof of payments there and you'll be enrolled immediately. If you want to pay in installment, well, installment is supposed to be 18,500 because you are paying in two. But for those of you that are here, go ahead to pay 17,500, which will make it 35,000 naira when you pay two. So that way, if you're not able to afford the entire fee now, you have from now till when the class will start to afford the full fees. Okay, so 35,000 naira is the cost for joining the social media management incubator. Now there are 2 things that you can do right now. First option is to do absolutely nothing and not take this leap of faith, 100% risk free, and that is fine. The second option is to make a sacrifice to invest in this opportunity that I'm giving you right now. And compared to all the value you will get in return, just give it a shot. If it works, great. And if it doesn't work, just let me know that you've done everything that I said you should do and it did not work. And I will apologize to you and give you your money back. Because I know that if you stay diligent through the training and practice everything, you'll be doing 6 figures monthly. And that is a guarantee. All right. So the question now is, what are you going to do next? You can decide to go ahead and maybe just try to figure this all out for yourself. I truly, truly wish you the best. Or you can allow me to show you how to make this happen, how to earn 6 figures monthly from social media management, whether you're a newbie or you're a social media manager already. So get started today for just 35,000 naira only, or you can use socialmediaguru.ng/SMMI to register, and I will see you in class. Thank you so much for watching. For those of you that will be joining us at the social media management incubator, I will see you in class. Thank you so much. So social media management incubator is starting next month. I will drop the exact date on the group chat, but registrations can happen up until the day of the first of onboarding. All right, so thank you so much for joining me. I will see you on the other side. All right. So please use these details to make payment. Use these details to register for the social media management incubator. And I will see you next month. Thank you and bye.